In this video, you will come to know about 5 explanations from John Donne's poem Song. The first extract to be explained is Go and catch a falling star. Get with child a mandrake root. Tell me where all past years are, or who clipped the devil's foot. The answer is the quoted words are taken from Donne's poem Song, Go and Catch a Falling Star. Some things are universally acknowledged as impossible to be accomplished. These are catching a meteor, making a mandrake plant produce a human child, telling as to where the past years have gone and telling about the identity of the person who cleft the feet of the devil. Actually, a meteor is a hot ball of fire. Again, a mandrake plant is akin to a human being except in the capacity of producing a human child. Then time cannot be held up and it waits for none. Finally, medieval theology believes that the devil has cleft feet. Critical comments. The quoted words have a dramatic note in the sense that they do not have any connection with the theme of the poem. The impossibility in the existence of a woman who is beautiful and virtuous at the same time. It is to note that the first line of the extract is in fact the second part of the title of the poem. The allusions to the mandrake plant and the devil are suggestive of the fact that the metaphysical poets were men of learning, as Dr. Johnson wisely says, but it cannot be said after Dr. Johnson that to show learning was their sole endeavor. The second extract to be explained is Teach me to hear mermaids singing, or to keep up envy's stinging, and find what wind serves to advance an honest mind. The answer is the quoted words are taken from the first stanza of Donne's poem Song, Go and Catch a Falling Star. There are something which all think to be impossible to accomplish. These are telling the way of listening to the songs of mermaids, telling the method of keeping oneself away from the evil of jealousy, and telling as to what season helps one to becoming honest. Mermaids are theologically creatures and are believed to sing sweetly. Nobody has seen them, and so the question of listening to their song does not arise at all. Jealousy is an evil from which no flesh and blood creature can get rid of. Finally, honesty comes from within, and so the practice of honesty has no connection with season. Critical comments. The quoted words have a dramatic note in the sense that they do not have any connection with the theme of the poem. The impossibility in the existence of a woman who is beautiful and virtuous at the same time. The allusion to mermaids is notable, and one feels that this allusion suggests that the metaphysical poets were men of learning. As Dr. Johnson thinks, envy and its pernicious effect are best dramatized in Shakespeare's Othello. Actually, envy has its sway over all human beings. Full stop. The third extract to be explained is Write 10,000 days and night till age snow white hairs on thee. Thou, when thou returns, wilt tell me all strange wonders that befall thee, and swear nowhere lives a woman true and fair. The answer is the quoted words are taken from Donne's poem Song, go and catch a falling star. Impossibility in the existence of a particular being can be proved only after a prolonged and thorough search. That is why the poet says that a search for 10,000 days and nights will give the person concerned experience about several wonderful things, and in the course of this search the hair of the person concerned will become as white as snow. Even this person, the poet feels, will not be able to find out a woman who is beautiful and faithful at the same time. Critical comments. The mention of 10,000 days and nights refers to Book 4 of Spenser the Faerie Queene, where the knight makes an adventurous journey for the same number of periods. The mention of its snow white hair dramatizes the context of the journey undertaken by the person in Donne's poem. The rhythm evoked out of sword, war, and fairy deserves mention. Full stop. The fourth extract to be explained is, if thou find'st one, let me know, such a pilgrimage were sweet. The answer is, the quoted words are taken from Donne's song Go and Catch a Falling Star. A goddess or a deity is a heavenly creature, but a human being possessing superhuman qualities can equal a goddess or a deity. This is what happens with a woman who, being beautiful and virtuous at the same time, is a rarity. Naturally, such a woman is comparable to a deity or a goddess who possesses qualities which a human being cannot and does not possess. Critical comments. The word if refers to the difficulty in finding out the desired woman. The woman who is both beautiful and virtuous. The word pilgrimage has a dramatic note because it not only gives the woman the status of a deity but also gives the poet the position of a devotee. The final extract to be explained is, though she were true, when you meet her, and lost till you write your letter, yet she will be false ere I come to 2 or 3. The answer is, the quoted words from the concluding part of Donne's poem, song Go and Catch a Falling Star. The test of impossibility of existence of a particular thing is taken in the span of a particular time. This is what the poet wants in the case of a woman who is beautiful in appearance and honest in love at the same time. That is why the poet says that although one may find a woman who is beautiful and virtuous at the same time, time has to be given to be certain of it. As he believes that there is no such woman, he tells that in the very short span. The span of his being informed about this woman through a letter of his meeting her. She will be found to have 2 or 3 lovers. Critical comments. There is a note of contrast between what the woman appeared to be and what she really turned out to be. It is this contrast which is dramatic in nature. The word ere, meaning before, has a decided poetic note. The word false here means dishonest in love. The reference to the letter dramatizes the context, so to say. Thank you.